Selamat pagi rekan-rekan semua dan teman-teman semua. Kembali lagi saya ingatkan buat rekan-rekan dan teman-teman yang baru saja join. Well, my name is Alfian. It's very awesome and precious chance for me to be here as your master of ceremony. In this morning event on Tuesday, 10th of June 2021, in our big and precious event as well, called Talk, Boss Your Future to Entrepreneur and Startup, as well as MOU signing between STIE Mahardhika Surabaya and Academy Entrepreneur Sydney, Australia, powered by MLC and Outclass. Before we go further, let me give you some preface to the event first. Today is the day we have been waiting for, and this event can be held because of the good cooperation and collaboration that we have started since 2020 in the last international conference event. And today, we agree to follow up our next collaboration in terms of entrepreneur program for both STIE Mahardhika students and for everyone, all those who want to scale up their entrepreneurial abilities from any background and ages. Also, this program will deliver bilingual, so don't worry for you guys, those who want to join with whatever your background is and whatever your language proficiency is, you are very welcome to join us. Sekali lagi dalam bahasa Indonesia, acara ini dan program kerjasama antara STIE Mahardhika dan Academy Entrepreneur nantinya akan diberikan secara dual bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Inggris. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Ayo gabung. Okay, well, before entering the next agenda, let us together sing our national anthem Indonesia Raya. Let me play the video and sing along. And my God bless our today's event. Well, moving forward to our next agenda, a welcoming speech from our Dean of STIE Mahardhika, Bapak Dr. Insinyur Haji Sunjoto MM. The stage is yours, sir. Apology for the technical issue, ladies and gentlemen.
Dalam setiap kegiatan akademiknya. Setiap mahasiswa yang menempuh pendidikan di STIE Mahardhika akan dibekali dengan ilmu entrepreneurship, sehingga mereka mampu berpikir mandiri, kreatif, inovatif dalam mengatasi masalah-masalah di sektor bisnis. Saat ini, STIE Mahardhika mempunyai program studi manajemen dengan akreditasi A, akuntansi dengan akreditasi B, serta magister manajemen dengan akreditasi B. Total mahasiswa sampai tahun ini adalah kurang lebih 6 ribuan mahasiswa dengan jumlah dosen sebanyak 162 dosen tetap. Setiap mata kuliah disajikan oleh dosen dengan kualifikasi profesor dan doktor serta praktisi di bidang bisnis. Kemudian dosen tamu yang merupakan pemimpin dari berbagai sektor industri dihadirkan dan kunjungan ke lokasi bisnis juga digiatkan, sehingga tercipta suatu proses pengajaran mengajar yang progresif dan intensif. STIE Mahardhika telah memiliki beberapa prestasi di antaranya. 1. Kampus kami telah bersertifikasi ISO 9001, 2015, dan ISO 21001, 2018. 2. Bekerjasama dengan Direktorat Jenderal Pajak Kementerian Keuangan Republik Indonesia, Kantor Wilayah DJP Jawa Timur, yakni mendelegasikan 30 mahasiswa untuk menjadi relawan pajak. 3. Sebagai salah satu kampus yang menerima dana hibah kewirausahaan dari program Kampus Merdeka atau KBMI yang dijalankan oleh 5 orang mahasiswa. 4. 198 mahasiswa telah menerima beasiswa dari pemerintah berupa beasiswa pendidikan dan 25 mahasiswa telah menerima beasiswa Kartu Indonesia Pintar berupa biaya pendidikan beserta biaya hidup dalam 1 semester. 5. Lolos program kampus mengajar sebanyak 7 orang mahasiswa yang telah mengajar di SD Kabupaten Sidoarjo dan Kabupaten Bangkalan. Selain itu juga mendapatkan reward berupa biaya pendidikan beserta biaya hidup dalam 1 semester. Harapan kami dengan adanya penandatangan kerjasama dengan Academy of Entrepreneurs Sydney, Australia adalah semoga kerjasama kedua belah pihak semakin meningkat serta saling memberikan manfaat satu sama lain, terutama dalam bidang pengembangan ilmu entrepreneurship. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih kembali Pak Sunjoto. It was a pleasure having you here, and thank you very much for the piece, Pak Sunjoto. So now, moving forward, let's keep on to the next agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up your seat and let us together watch the introduction video of Academy Entrepreneur Sydney, Australia.
entrepreneurship and how we can start our business. I want to start a business because I want to do something that I like and I don't want anyone to boss me. I want to boss myself.
International world, is very important for our future because all over the country is connecting each other.
What I found with Academy of Entrepreneurs, they gave you freedom to create.
And I think it was really helpful, and it helped all of us developing how to pitch and how to be on a stage and how to be the center of all the attention.
Hello, my name is Fala Mills and I'm the founder of Academy of Entrepreneurs. I believe entrepreneurship is all about problem solving, and that's how actually our story here at Academy of Entrepreneurs started. I saw this massive gap. Students couldn't find a job, companies couldn't find talent, and those that couldn't find a job and decided to open their own businesses weren't succeeding. And I'm like, what's happening? How come students study more and more? Companies are looking for more talent. Why isn't there someone that builds a bridge between these three worlds? And that's when Academy Entrepreneurs idea blossomed. And I didn't know where to go. So what I did is I interviewed over 1,000 entrepreneurs from over 50 countries to understand what makes someone successful. Once we understood what made someone successful, we mapped out the entrepreneurial journey into a curriculum, which is our diploma and our advanced diploma here at Academy of Entrepreneurs. And we're very proud to be the first accredited incubator in the world.
Untuk Indonesia.
So who's gonna boss yourself? Because I want to boss myself. What a stunning video, isn't it? So which one are you? We hope this video gives us idea of what is academy entrepreneurship is. I mean, like, as we can see, what Miss Paula Mills said in the video, that there are three problems that have been highlighted in this video. First is the problem on how difficult it is to get a job, and second one is how difficult it is for companies to find a proper candidate for their employees. And the last one is those who do not get a job but dying to start a business but still fail. So here is the answer. Here, Academy Entrepreneur will guide you on how to handle all those problems. And again, it is about the time that Academy is going to be here right away in your beloved college, STIE Mahardhika. So don't worry, guys. Academy Entrepreneur will definitely help you from any background and to make your entrepreneur and startup business journey works. Meanwhile, what is more special about today's event is that we have our special guest as the speaker, the CEO from Australia, which is already here among us live on the stage. And today you guys can able to ask through the chat room below. But wait, I won't talk any further. The detail about the magic in Academy Entrepreneur, because yes, we will hear directly from the person we have been waiting for in a short discussion. We call it Mad Talk, Mahardhika Talk, with an interesting topic, Boss Your Future, to entrepreneur and startup. Let's talk this live Mad Talk and give a big round of applause for her present, the one and only CEO of Academy Entrepreneur Sydney, Australia, the amazing Paula Mills. Hi, welcome.
What an introduction. Oh my God, my heart is exploding of energy and love towards you guys. And as I was seeing the national anthem and the beautiful faces of the students and the team, I was just like, why am I not there? It's been too long. Yes, I can't wait to go and visit you guys, and hopefully soon we'll be doing a few of these events face to face. So yes, thank you. Honored to be here. Super excited to create an impact in Indonesia together with you guys. We can, because entrepreneurship is a survival skill. We all have it within us and we all need to use it every day. And the world needs it more than ever, because entrepreneurs are saving the economy and building new opportunities from everyone. And as what you were saying, there's lots of problems out there, but I always say for every problem, there is an even bigger business opportunity, right? The bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity.
Yes. So how are you doing today, Miss Paula? And
well, after this introduction, best day ever.
You're amazing, right? So we're actually met before for the last conference in ASEP 2021. You are one of the speakers, right?
Yes.
Yes, me too. Yeah. Yeah. So before we go further, tell us a bit about yourself and what is actually Academy Entrepreneur?
So a little about myself, I think I've been an entrepreneur since the day that I was born. I have it in me, in everything I see. I always try to look at it from a positive perspective and looking for solutions. But I always realized that my role on earth was to make the world a better place. So I'm very passionate about finding problems and building solutions that create a global impact. So I started my first social enterprise when I was 9. And since then, I've been an entrepreneur, but I've always worked with entrepreneurship in the education space. So I think no one can get me out of it. And I always say that I had the best job in the world. So yes, I'm very, very, very lucky to have the best job in the world with the best team in the world. I can see that Faisal's here with us already, who was the one that made this happen. He was the one that made the connection and followed up and connected all of the dots. And also we have the best community of partners such as you guys, and also of students. I can't wait to onboard all of your students into our community, because we're only going to change the world if we collaborate. The world needs more collaboration. I see so many, like I was traveling 3 countries a week pre-COVID, and I'd see like there were so many things. I'm like, why isn't this country speaking to this country? Or why isn't this company collaborating, or this institution? And what we've done here today, thanks to the amazing work also of Ade that kept on looking at ways that we can connect the dots, is we're collaborating. We're going, we love, live and breathe social entrepreneurship. You have amazing students. Let's transform your students into entrepreneurs that rebuild the economy of Indonesia and the whole world. And then who knows, maybe in 6 months from now, we're talking about your students teaching the courses for the next batch of students, right? Because we have teachers educating, but the students also have the power. We all have unlimited power. So yes, so this is why I exist in the world.
Oh, wow. We are so happy having you exist in the world then.
What?
We are so happy having you exist in the world then.
Well, we also need you and Ade and Faisal. We're all here as a team. Yeah. That's the only way we'll ever make an impact, is about us being humble enough to understand that we can't do anything by ourselves to create an impact, but also be strong enough to believe that each and every single one of us has the power to change the world. So yes, yeah. Wow. So we have a good team here today. I can see 233 of us. We have a good team to shake the universe.
Okay, then. Oh my God, I'm getting shaky, and it was a goosebump then. Thank you, Paula. Well, moving forward, this is really great information that brings us hope to us student and entrepreneur, right? Well, actually, I do both roles. I'm also a student. I'm still taking my 6th semester on undergraduate program, but also owning a startup business. Actually running on the technology consultant here. Yeah, so I know how it feels. So
every day we need to be students. We need to learn and improve every day.
Yes.
So it's great that you're a student. We all should be students every day. I'm a student every day. I always say that I'm the intern. I'm not the CEO, I'm the intern.
The intern, wow, amazing.
A little bit of something every day, and I learn every day. And I think we need to have that sort of behavior, because an intern is always creating, giving back, but also always learning. We need to be humble enough to do it across all levels.
Yes, wow, today is really bringing light. I know what am I supposed to do right now. So okay, then it was very inspiring, and what an amazing study program that you are offering right now. So we can wait for the program to be here, but wait a minute, we have already summarized some of the questions that we have summarized from our attendee here. Surely those who are very impatient and enthusiastic to take part of this training then. So are you ready for the question then?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, sure. Okay, then first question is that are there any challenge in developing this academy during this pandemic for you?
For us, the biggest challenge has been growing the team. We're growing and growing and growing. The challenge is having energy to go to bed, because sometimes it's just like there's so much work to be done that I don't want to go to bed because I want to do more work, because we have immediate results every day. So my biggest challenge right now is slowing down.
Slowing down.
Yes, we have grown from 100 international students to 500,000 in less than 12 months. And by the end of the year, we'll have 3 million students.
Wow, that's amazing.
We're growing very, very, very fast because we have partners like you guys that are in alignment with our values and our goals, and we are creating an impact together. So yes, yeah, I would say that's the biggest challenge. Look, the reality is that anything that you want to do in life, if you truly want to succeed, you will succeed.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to talk about today, is just going, what do you want to start? Why do you want to be an entrepreneur? And how can you use your natural talent along to what the world needs? And just don't give up. Collaborate, communicate, connect with others. And whatever you're doing is amazing, but you're going to make lots of mistakes. But when you do what you love, you don't give up. And that's the difference. And the only way you'll ever be able to succeed is by having a strong community around. So yes. Yeah, and we've got you guys as a team now, which means that I don't need to go to Indonesia and open a university. You guys,
yes, you should. We are ready to please welcome you. Okay, then moving forward to the next question is that this question actually from my lecture. So, what exactly is done in the business incubator that Academy Entrepreneur will offer? Does age matter? And then how about if I have never studied and know nothing about business-related subject before? Then,
so everyone's born an entrepreneur. As Professor Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, said, we're not job seekers, we are job creators. So if we look back in history 500 years ago, we would all learn. So if our grandparents owned a bakery, at the age of 1, you were already walking around the bakery. At the age of 5, you were carrying the flour. And at the age of 15, you were serving. And that's the reality. It's within our DNA that we are creators, we're doers, we're change makers. But for some reason, the education system started being shifted. I think because the population was growing, started shifting towards academic and assessment and putting us into boxes. And it didn't grow at the speed of technology. Look at cars 100 years ago. Look at mobile phones 100 years ago. 100 years ago, people barely had an old school telephone. And now we have foldable phones that are touchscreen. But education hasn't grown at that speed. And this is why we created Academy of Entrepreneurs. It's a collaboration between very successful entrepreneurs that are collaborating with very successful institutions to rewire the students to become entrepreneurs in parallel to everything else they're learning. So they still learn to be an engineer. They still learn the expertise of agriculture, dentistry, photography, and we collaborate by giving them the mindset, the tools, the skills, the network, and the fund for them to transform what they love into a successful project, into a successful business, into something that's going to change the world. So there's no age, and the reality is that we're all born entrepreneurs, and there's no, oh my God, I need to start at this level, this person knows more or less. Look at the disruption. Look at Grab and Uber. 10 years ago, you would have never thought about getting in a stranger's car. Now, you don't think about getting a taxi. Why would you wait out in the rain if you can have it all within an app linked to your credit card and it's safe? And then your family members or friends can track you to see where you are and all the invoicing. So everything has been disrupted except education. And that's why we came into the world just going, we're going to disrupt by collaborating. You guys continue doing what you're doing best, and you guys are the best in many things. And we just bring in and we sprinkle entrepreneurship parallel to everything that you're doing. So there's no age to be an entrepreneur. We're all entrepreneurs from the day we're born until the very last second that we're living. Yes.
I couldn't agree more then. So how about the basic that they need? Is there any special or specified basic that what an entrepreneur is supposed to have then?
The only thing you need is strong emotional intelligence. It's rewiring your brain to believe that you can do it.
Okay.
Because when you believe you can do it, you will find a solution. It's still going to be challenging, but when you believe that every challenge is just making you stronger, giving you a more solid foundation, or preparing you with new skills and tools for you to succeed. I always say, if there was an award for the person that made the most amount of mistakes, I would win it. But I make tiny mistakes every day, and I'm always paying attention, and I have very good coaches that guide me through the process, and I have the best team in the world that do the job better than I do. And we collaborate as a team, we collaborate with the coaches, and we collaborate with the partners. Like right now, what we're gonna start doing with you guys, we have the secret sauce for entrepreneurship, but you are the expert in your local community. So we will teach entrepreneurship, but we'll adapt. And it's not just adapting the language, it's adapting the case studies, it's adapting the different types of speakers we're bringing in. So it's all about collaboration. Our success is in your success in your students succeeding. So the more your students succeed and the more feedback you guys give, the more we're going to be able to contextualize. This morning, I was speaking to the government in Colombia in regards to a project that we're working, and it's very successful because Colombia is sharing inside knowledge on what's happening in Colombia. I'm not allowed to fly to Colombia because the airport is closed in Australia. But the Colombian government is giving us information. We've done the same with Panama. We're doing the same in the Philippines, and now we're doing the same in Indonesia. So it's all about collaboration. We all can change the world, but first step is for us to believe. Then second step is develop the entrepreneurial skills, which is what we're going to be giving you guys. And third step is the network, is understanding that a business needs customers, it needs mentors, it needs a community, it needs stakeholder, it needs the media, it needs government support. And that's what we're going to be bringing in throughout the course as well, is guest speakers and bringing our mentors and our network into the university. The Mahardhika now can have access to our network so your students can succeed. Because at the end of the day, what we're doing is just helping your students succeed faster. That's the reality.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Wow. I'm getting more shaky right now. Okay. Well, moving forward to the next question is that what changed? Actually, what a significant change that we must prepare in facing new era during this pandemic, especially to start a new business then?
I think look, the pandemic hasn't changed much. The reality is that the rich became richer, the happy became happier, the healthy became healthier. Because it's all in the mindset.
Okay.
And what I think we need to embrace is prepare for everything. Every time I build a business idea, a business solution within a campus or a new product, I always look at it and just go, okay, how would I solve this problem if I was the Prime Minister of Australia? How would I solve this problem if I was, I don't know, a celebrity in Hollywood? How would I solve this problem if I was a Nobel Peace Prize winner? So I always look at every project, every decision from 360 degrees. So I don't make the decision just as Paula Mills, who's currently on Zoom, sitting in Australia. I look at the decision on how can I add value to Indonesia? How can I be close? And like Jakarta, Surabaya, and Bali, it's almost like it's 3 different countries, right?
Yes,
the way people react, how the economies run, the way even when you check into a hotel, the distribution, everything is different. The access to technology, the cultural interests are different. And we need to collaborate in that way. So when we need to understand, I think the biggest lesson has been that anyone can change the world and there will always be challenges. And we don't need to wait for the next pandemic to make a difference. And this was the benefit. COVID started, and we as Academy of Entrepreneurs, we weren't ready for COVID. We're ready for a world post-COVID. So we've already got our strategy for the next 10 years built, from artificial intelligence to blockchain to the apps. So when COVID started and everybody just went, how do I teach online? We were already had 100% of the course online, and we were already thinking, how do we put millions of students from the online app into face-to-face 3 years from now when the pandemic is over? And we've already built the technology and the strategy for that. And that's the difference that no one was looking at. Everyone, January last year, everyone thought that being an entrepreneur was a risk. And now they're seeing that there's a bigger risk in not taking the risk. So I think that's the difference when you're building a business. You no longer, like for example, in Melbourne, which is the state underneath the state that I'm in today, they've gone into lockdown last week. So if you own a gym, every 2 months, you're closing a gym for a month because it's lockdown and no lockdown. So what have the gyms done? Now they've got a system that they can operate online on Zoom with live classes for the same customers. So we as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, we can't let a pandemic stop us. If we're opening a bakery, a school, a gym, a graphic design studio, we need to be ready to deliver in any language, in any country at any time. And think of our businesses operating 24 hours. I go to bed for very few hours these days, but we've got the team in Latin America working. I go and have dinner and the team in the Philippines is working because they're 2 to 3 hours difference depending on the time of the year. So that's what we need to understand, is that as a business, you can never stop. You need to be thinking today, tomorrow, 5 years, but you also need to consider the learnings from the past. And don't make all of the mistakes yourself. Network with other people. I'm best friends with multi-billionaires in the education space. And I'm always sucking the knowledge and energy because I want to learn from them. I don't want to make their mistakes. I want to learn from them so we can be steps ahead. So that's what we need to do, is be ready for today, for tomorrow, for the future, and have strategies and places and goals in place. And knowing that, as we can see, we have changes every day. Today in Australia, it is 1 degree. Last week was 20 degrees.
Oh, wow.
So we went from 20 degrees to 1 degree in 1 week. It is right now snowing in about a third of Australia. It was snowing overnight. Yeah, and last week we were at the beach. So what is it? There's changes in the seasons, the changes in technology, there's changes. I don't even need to talk about all of the changes we've had in the last 12 months. And just look at the changes. So how can I be prepared for every change?
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a beautiful mindset. You guys who wanted to be an entrepreneur supposed to look at Paula. Oh my God, you're the one to look at. And then the last question is, well, it's actually a simple question. When did you get the idea of creating the hashtag Boss Your Future? Because, well, that hashtag is so eye-catching. I mean, like, everybody will remember, well, okay, Boss Your Future means Paula then. Boss Your Future means me maintaining myself, mean me owning myself then. So please.
So we went through different stages. So first, when we launched the Academy of Entrepreneurs, I wanted 2 words that represented us uniquely. And I wanted a word that first represented our students and then represented our team. Okay. So it took me about 3 months after we launched. So initially we used to call our students like superstars and superheroes, and we're like, that sounds too childish. And then one day I saw the word legend, and I'm like, that's what our students are. They're legends that are legendary, then nothing can stop them. They're creating an impact that's going to be remembered forever. Then we brought Lewis into the team, who you will be working a lot. He's our head of operations at a global level. And then right from the first day, he just went, Paula, what have you created here? Our team is unstoppable. So then we came up with the name Unstoppable. So as a company, we've got a private WhatsApp group called the Unstoppables, because nothing can stop us. But the Boss Your Future actually came from when I was going for a run. I love running and I love exercising, because I find that you need to take some minutes out of your day to look after your health. And I have a lot of energy, if you guys can notice. So
I can see that.
I need to sometimes just release my energy. I know that I drink too much coffee. I know that, but I need the coffee to keep me going. But I have energy naturally within me. I've always, if you see photos of me as a child, I was always like this. If you meet me, Faisal has known me for many years. If you see me at the gym, at a gala dinner, in a Zoom, or in my house, I'm the same person all day. The whole day, I'm the same person. I am 100% myself. And Faisal's nodding because he's just like, yeah, she's crazy. But so I need to run to balance my energy so I don't exhaust people around me, because people get tired around me sometimes. So I go for 10 kilometers once a day if I can. So I was just doing my daily run, and then I was 2 blocks away from my house, and I saw something around like bossing your music on Spotify. And I'm like, boss your music? We should boss our future.
Oh,
so I told the team, and I'm like, boss your future. Okay. And then it became the hashtag, and then we registered, and it just went viral. So yes, and that's the beauty of talking about being an entrepreneur. You need to decide on what lifestyle you want. And I have always wanted to be a person that gave back to the world, not to a city, not to a country, not to an industry. I've always wanted to do something global. I love traveling. Exactly like Faisal, I need to be on a plane. I need to be moving every day. And I love communities and learning from all communities and creating collaboration. So I made the decision to be a global impact person. No matter what I was doing, everything I want to do is big and creates an impact. So I built a business around my personality and my lifestyle, which incorporates giving back, community, and something global. And the Boss Your Future comes from that. It's about you just taking ownership and realizing you're the owner of your future. So if you want to build the next unicorn $1 billion business, you can. If you want to build a non-for-profit, you can. If you want to look after your family business, you can. If you want to take 5 years off and become a stay-at-home mom, you can. But it's your responsibility to do it well. And if that's what you want, you need to focus and take steps. And don't let the world criticize. Because if I was going to follow the steps of the world, like Faisal, also boss his future and took those risks to do what he loves, if we're going to do everything the world asks us to do, we're going to be unhappy. I'm not gonna go and have a job that I don't love, work in front of a desk for the rest of my life. It's not what I want for my personality. We have people in our team that love knowing that they're working these hours with this structure. And I'm the kind of person that I want to work from a different office every day. I want to work one day from the beach house, one from my house, one day I want to work from hotel, one day I want to work from one. In Sydney, we have 3 offices and I want to be moving around. And that's my personality. So Boss Your Future is about you going, this is what I want for my future, but it's about action. It's not enough just dreaming. And this is why we created Academy Entrepreneurs. We're not here to inspire. If you need inspiration, go to YouTube, go somewhere else. We're here to empower. It's to give you the tools so you can progress forward every day. And that's where the Boss Your Future came from. It's about action.
Wow. Yeah. We are all here really wanted to be around you. Your energy was just amazing. Oh my God. Okay then. Well, I'm lost of words then. Your pieces really give us new bright hope. I mean, I can tell. It was just amazing. So who is impatient with Academy Entrepreneur present in Mahardhika then? Because I'm gonna go first as the one who should subscribe then. So
I learn every day. I'm a student at Academy Entrepreneurs every day. I sit in classes online, face to face, and I take notes and I improve our business every day because I also attend our classes every day. Every day I look at our slides and I attend our classes. So I'm a student. I'll be your classmate.
Okay. Give us a big applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paula Mills. Wow. So, well, actually, entrepreneurship is always a great topic to be discussed, and we are really having so much fun then. So, thank you again, Paula. Thanks a lot for coming here to be here among us. Then, oh my God, I can't wait to subscribe the program right now. Then, okay. Then, before we are moving forward to the next round, to the next agenda, then saya mengingatkan sekali lagi kepada para attendee dan para partisipan untuk bisa mengisi presensi dan testimoni, karena jumlah yang kita dapatkan sekarang masih kurang dari partisipan sekarang. Jadi masih ada beberapa yang masih belum mengisi presensi dan testimoni. Terima kasih. Oke. So, well, we come to the core of the event that we are all waiting for is the signing of the MOU between STIE Mahardhika and Academy Entrepreneur Sydney, Australia. So here we come, and give a big round of applause for the symbolic signing of the MOU between STIE Mahardhika Surabaya and Academy of Entrepreneur Sydney, Australia. We are seeing both parties signing the agreement. Well, voila. Ladies and gentlemen, please note that this symbolic MOU signing animated presentation is considered as a symbolic of a valid and official international partnership. Yay! Well, we have arrived at the end of the event. The collaboration between STIE Mahardhika and Academy Entrepreneur has officially been signed. After the signing between the two parties, we hope that this collaboration can continue to create more entrepreneurs who are visionary, successful, and useful for the wider community in terms of creating many jobs opportunities. With the completion of the signing, we come to the end of this event. But wait, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you a favor? Please turn off your video camera because we are going to have a virtual pic together. Okay, done. In count of 3. So who's gonna save it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Give her your big smile. Okay, thanks. To conclude this discussion, there was so much excitement when we are talking about entrepreneurship. And I believe that true leader are those who create another leader. So that's a good entrepreneur, are those who create another entrepreneur. So what are you waiting for? Don't forget to join STIE Mahardhika program in collaboration with Academy Entrepreneur right away. Finally, I'm Alfian. As the master of ceremony, from the deepest of my heart, I do really apologize for my mistake in presenting during this event. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good day, everyone. Yeah. Perlu kami informasikan kembali kepada rekan-rekan dan teman-teman yang belum mengisi presensi, silakan mengisi presensi yang sudah kita pastekan di kolom chatroom.
Hello, is Paula still here? Thank you. Hey everyone.
Entrepreneurship and how we can start our business. I want to start a business because I want to do something that I like and I don't want anyone to boss me. I want to boss myself.
International world is very important for our future because all over the country is connecting each other.
What I found with Academy of Entrepreneurs, they gave you freedom to create.
And I think it was really helpful, and it helped all of us developing how to pitch and how to be on a stage and how to be the center of all the attention.
Hello, my name is Paula Mills and I'm the founder of Academy of Entrepreneurs. I believe entrepreneurship is all about problem solving, and that's how actually our story here at Academy of Entrepreneurs started. I saw this massive gap. Students couldn't find a job, companies couldn't find talent, and those that couldn't find a job and decided to open their own businesses weren't succeeding. And I'm like, what's happening? How come students study more and more? Companies are looking for more talent. Why isn't there someone that builds a bridge between these three worlds? And that's when Academy Entrepreneurs idea blossomed. And I didn't know where to go. So what I did is I interviewed over 1,000 entrepreneurs from over 50 countries to understand what makes someone successful. Once we understood what made someone successful, we mapped out the entrepreneurial journey into a curriculum, which is our diploma and our advanced diploma here at Academy of Entrepreneurs. And we're very proud to be the first accredited incubator in the world.